I do lived experience advisory stuff around youth mental health, co-production, participation, that kind of thing. I'm an intentional peer support trainer and generally think quite a lot about how to communicate with young people in crises and experiencing very intense situations in a more helpful way, but from a lived experience perspective. I'm also founder and director of Hearts and Minds. Hearts and Minds is a peer support charity, but at its heart a community for young people aged 14 to 25 experiencing distress and mental health difficulties, or however they choose to define their experiences. I think we're fairly unique in being run entirely by young people with lived experience for young people with lived experience. We're not attached to or led by NHS or statutory services or large mental health charities, clinicians, that kind of thing. We made the decision pretty early on actually to move all our groups online and increase to 4 groups a week, but also expand our geographical reach so that any young people anywhere in the UK could access us as long as they were in our age bracket. And I guess we made that decision because we were aware that large organisations and statutory services just weren't going to be able to adapt at the speed needed in the same way, and so it felt only right that as a sort of peer-led grassroots charity we did as much as we possibly can. So that meant increasing our staff and volunteer time, and it's generally meant just being open to learning. What we've found is the risks aren't necessarily more or less of providing virtual support, they're just different. And so if you can be mindful about that, it's not so much of an issue as I think a lot of people think. I found that the virtual groups are way more successful than I thought they'd be, in that you still get a really strong sense of connection and community and shared space and belonging, and that's been the feedback from a lot of our members, both the existing ones we had and the new ones we have. We're just open to collaborating and thinking about different possibilities at the moment. So we don't have loads of capacity and time, but we'll hopefully have more soon, funding allowing. But if you have ideas, feel free to get in touch, and again you can find out how to do that on our website.